you very much. Moving on to consent agenda 5.1, October 16, 2025, Planning Commission special meeting minutes. Commissioners, any questions, comments, concerns? I'll move that we accept.
I make a motion we accept the minutes of October 16th, 2025.
I'll second.
Roll call. Commissioner Benson,
Yes.
Commissioner Ellie,
Yes.
Commissioner Kushner,
Yes.
Commissioner Leongard,
Yes.
Commissioner Valdez,
Yes.
Vice Chair Donhauer,
Yes.
and Chair Bondell.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Moving on to 6, public hearing. 6.1, conditional use permit to allow a youth-focused gymnastics facility, California Sports Center, at 7800 Arroyo Circle, application CUP 25-01. Hi, Vanessa.
Good evening, Commissioners and Chair. The item before you tonight is conditional use permit, CUP 2025-01. This is a use permit to allow a youth-focused gymnastic facility, California Sports Center, to occupy an existing building located at 7800 Arroyo Circle. California Sports Center is a gymnastic facility that offers a variety of recreational classes for the youth. They currently operate multiple locations throughout Santa Clara County and are now hoping to expand their business into the city of Gilroy. The site is located east of Arroyo Circle and US 101, west of agricultural land, south of the Gilroy Unified School District office, and north of industrial zone properties. The property is zoned general industrial. The site is currently developed with an approximate 30,000 square foot building, 119 parking spaces, perimeter landscaping, and trash enclosure. The building is composed of 3 tenant spaces, ranging from 8 to 13,000 square feet. Unit A is currently vacant. Unit B is currently occupied by a behavioral office. And Unit C is being proposed to be occupied by California Sports Center. California Sports Center is only proposing to do interior installation of gymnastic equipment. There's no exterior work being proposed, but they will be restriping some parking stalls. On the left here, we have the existing floor plan that consists of a large open area, which is where the majority of the gymnastic activities will occur. The floor plan here on the right is depicting an example of equipment arrangement that would be laid in that open area. Some of the equipment being depicted consists of floor mats, bars, and balance beams. This is just one example of the potential equipment arrangement. The equipment is movable and can be rearranged depending on the needs and types of classes being provided. California Sports Center anticipates to employ up to 30 part-time and full-time staff members at this location. However, they will have no more than 10 employees on site at any one time when classes are in operation. There will be no more than 48 students at any one time, and the business shall not use more than the 54 parking spaces that have been allocated to them. Typical operation hours consist of Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sundays will be reserved for birthday parties or tournaments. There will be no more than 4 anticipated tournaments per year and will be restricted to the same restrictions as regular class operations. Monday through Saturday will operate a variety of classes ranging from tumbling for toddlers, ninja training classes, beginner recreational classes, and advanced recreational classes. Classes typically range from 60 to 175 minutes. And these are some images that the applicant provided from a California Sports Center that's located in Morgan Hill. This is what you can anticipate the location here to look like. As you can see, most of the equipment that they're going to propose to use is primarily mats. Staff has analyzed the proposed use and has found it to be compliant with zoning in that a CUP will be obtained and that there is sufficient parking for the use. It is also compliant with the goals and policies of the general plan, as will provide needed recreational classes and will provide employment opportunities, particularly for the youth. The use is also compatible with surrounding uses and will not interfere with neighboring businesses. The project was also found to be categorically exempt pursuant to CEQA Guidelines Section 15301, Class 1, which applies to existing facilities. On October 23rd, staff mailed out notices to properties within 500 feet of the project site, notifying them of the upcoming hearing. The project was also notified in the Gilroy Dispatch newspaper, and the applicant installed the required on-site project notification signage. And we have received no public comments. In conclusion, staff has analyzed the proposed project and recommend that the Planning Commission determine that the project is exempt from further environmental review pursuant to state CEQA guidelines, Section 15301, Class 1, and adopt a resolution approving the conditional use permit application, CUP 25-01. And that concludes my presentation. I'm available for any questions, and we also have Tori, the applicant, representing California Sports Center here as well.
Commissioners, any questions for staff?
I just had one question about the parking. For their allotted spots, are they going to be identified for the gymnastics? Because I know they also identified 2 in the front for like drop off and pickup. And it's kind of tight in the front, but it's nice that they're in the back. There's a lot more room in the back.
Yeah, it's to my understanding that they're not going to be identified. It's just that the property manager has dedicated 54, not necessarily in any particular location, just somewhere on the property.
Great, thank you.
Commissioners, any other questions? Nope, I don't see any. I'm going to open the floor for public hearing. Are there any speakers?
There are no speakers.
All right, would the applicant like to say anything? Sure, come on up.
I feel like I'm a coach, so my voice is loud already without this. My name's Tori. I am the representative for California Sports Center. I currently manage the Morgan Hill location, which I started from nothing, no students there, just my own children running around, and built that to over 700 students, which has been amazing. I love being a part of that community, but I live in Gilroy, so I'm even more excited now to have the opportunity to bring that here. We do have 200 families who attend the Morgan Hill gym that live here in Gilroy, so we're just really excited to have the opportunity to be here. And if you have any questions for me, I'm here.
Thank you. Commissioners, any questions for the applicant?
No.
I don't see there are any. Thank you. If there are no other speaker cards, I am going to close public hearing. And moving on to disclosure of ex parte communication. I see a bunch of nods. All right, no ex parte communication. And the floor is open for possible action or discussion.
If you're going to make a motion, you can do A and B in one motion, actually, if you like. And one roll call vote.
All right, I'd like to make a motion. I'd like to make a motion for item 6.1 to determine that this project is exempt from further environmental review pursuant to state CEQA guidelines, section 15301, class 1, and B, adopt a resolution approving the conditional use permit application CUP 25-01, subject to certain findings and conditions.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Benson,
A hearty yes.
Commissioner Ellie,
Yes.
Commissioner Kushner,
Yes.
Commissioner Leongard,
Yes.
Commissioner Valdez,
Yes.
Vice Chair Donhauer,
Yes.
Chair Bondal.
Yes. That passes unanimously. Congratulations. Thank you. All right, moving on to 7, new business, 7.1, Planning Commission Annual Presentation 2025 to Council. And everybody should have their drafts in front of them. Perfect.
Thank you, Chair Bundell. Commissioners, thank you all. Yeah, this is in regards to the annual update the Planning Commission makes to the City Council. We have brought this item to you, I believe, last month, October 16th, and you had some great feedback that we incorporated into the slideshow. Some of that feedback included a slide on the type of training you received, as well as editing the slide. Well, we'll just go through it one by one if that's okay with you. The initial slide about the commission's overview, we added that you do work both as a decision-making body and an advisory body for decision-making body for certain development applications within the city, as well as an advisory body for a city council on other applications. We included the roster of planning commissioners, including Chair Bondal, Vice Chair Donhauer, Commissioner Benson, Commissioner Ellie, Commissioner Kushner, Commissioner Leongard, and Commissioner Valdez. We discussed the major actions and activities that the Planning Commission opined on, as well as some of the training that the Commission took advantage of. We spoke about this last time, some of the projects, this one particularly at 230, 260 Las Animas, the Heat Wave building at 8875 Murray Avenue. I remember this one specifically because I had just started with the city of Gilroy at Muriaca Drive, the 2 industrial buildings. The Renfrew Villa residential project, I have in the notes about how the Planning Commission did have some recommendations on the preservation space. I remember that was an item brought up. Here's the training that was previously discussed. And upcoming actions and activities anticipated for the upcoming year. We really rely on your local, just knowing how the local rules and regulations and the community to review the current planning development projects. We have every intention to bring this zoning ordinance update, completing it in 2026, and continue to provide Planning Commission training. There's a number of state laws that the Community Development Department have to work through, and we want to make sure that you're privy to those laws. If there's anything I did miss or the Planning Division missed, please let us know. For you, Chair Wandal, I have a little notes.
Perfect.
I try to write a little script, which you're more than welcome to edit if you like. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. I think the only thing we're going to add at the end, the very last slide, is a slide of all the staff members in the planning department.
Yes.
So I can acknowledge them as well.
One item is I'm not serving a 4-year term. I'm serving a 2-year term, and the remainder of Councilwoman Ramirez she had a 4-year term when she got elected. She was 2 years in, and so I was selected for the remaining 2 years.
Okay.
So my term will be up at the end of 2026. It's not a big deal if you say 4 years. I don't care.
Yeah,
It's just
no. Learning opportunity.
I'm completing a 4-year term.
We appreciate that, Commissioner.
Well, it's the same as council members serving a 4-year term, but you can fill a vacancy. And
Yeah, that's what happened.
it's not really long, it's just
Yeah.
I had a question about the Renfrew Villa residential project. We did we did make a ruling on zoning, but it was, I don't know, when reading this, and, you know, if I was not in the planning commission, if I read this, to me, it might sound like, oh, we allowed this project by making a change in zoning, but we didn't do that. We just made the change in zoning that was already decided upon, but hadn't gone through the process of the zoning change. I don't know if I'm making this clear. The area was already identified to be zoned for this project, but it hadn't gone through the official rezoning process, right?
If I may, I think you adopted, or you recommended adopting the zoning that would conform with the general plan.
Yes, that's it.
There we
Yes,
go.
that's what I'm trying to say. But it makes it sound like they had asked for an amendment, and we provided that to them.
During my presentation, I can mention.
Okay, yeah, I forgot that you were doing it. I'm sorry. You. Yes, thank you.
No, and thank you for that. That duly noted. There is just to share. There are cities that the general plan gets adopted and then zoning amendments just have to happen. If I'm hearing you right, Commissioner Ellie is like, well, we didn't recommend. We're just following conformance for the general plan.
Exactly. But if I were not on the planning commission, I would read it a different way.
Okay.
Not understanding. Thank you.
Is this the part of the Glen Loma? No? Okay. It was before I came on. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm surprised you got away with 9, 10 slides because usually it's only maximum of 6 from the Parks and Rec Commission. I remember that.
Well, Commissioner Benson, the night is still young. We haven't gotten to council yet, so.
I think it's great that you put little projects in here. I think that's very good for the council to see.
Please note, planning commissioners, you do a heavy lift. You really do, and we really appreciate your value and your feedback through this item. It's a big deal. There's a lot of things that happen, and it has to go through you first. So thank you. Thank you for volunteering your time and your efforts.
Thank you. Any further comments or questions? No? Great. Thank you very much. I'm going to move on to 7.2, approval of 2026 Planning Commission meeting schedule.
Good evening, Chair and Commissioners. So in your packet, you see our proposed 2026 meeting schedule. And the only meeting we're proposing to shift is the January one because it's on January 1st.
I actually saw a couple more. One was the July 2nd. What is that? July 2nd, and the other one was another weird date. What is? Just 1 second. Let me. Oh. Could you put that up? Oh, okay.
Yeah, she can pull it from the packet.
Yeah, the July 2nd, and was another one.
Another one? Okay. Yeah, I mean, if the commission would like to propose, moving that.
Yeah.
Because we are moving due to holidays, staff, right?
Yeah, and there was another holiday in September, September 1st, and then the third is kind of, it's too close, people, they take advantage of the weekend to go out of town, and so.
I don't have any problem with the dates. I don't know if anybody else does.
I did have a question about the July 1, too, that we would have the one before the holiday, but not the July mid-month one.
Right. You're saying to reserve it for a special meeting?
Yeah, the special meeting was canceled. It's not on there.
Just staff isn't proposing that because I know people, typically are taking off July, and then I know council goes dark.
Oh,
So that's why we're proposing this schedule in this manner.
So are we going to go dark in July or just leave it?
No,
on the
that
second?
isn't
If
something
there's-
formal for the commission.
Okay.
But, typically that second, actually, no, it's actually the third Thursday has been just reserved for special meetings if needed. but we're keeping the first one. Yeah. But I'm hearing there might be some proposals to want to shift dates for other
The
reasons.
second option there, just in case, and then we can always, kind of go, choose as it goes, but I think the July 2nd is like a big stretch.
Oh, wait, July 2nd. Oh, I'm looking in, sorry, I'm looking
Well,
in.
the 4th is until Saturday. So,
Yeah, Thursday.
But people take vacation, they start to take vacation.
well, if you can't make it, you can't make it. You can miss up to 2 meetings without problems.
Oh, but
A lot seems to happen in July.
Oh.
So surprisingly enough, big things come in July for some reason.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Some people we reserve for when we are sick, emergencies, and because you don't know until the end of the year what else is going to happen, right? So I think maybe a second date there as an option, and probably go with the second one.
it's up to the commission, or if you don't want to have any meeting in July, we can
Oh, that would be awesome.
I mean, there
accommodate
may not
accordingly.
even be any business. I mean, it may be ended up like a couple of our meetings have
Yeah,
been.
it
There
may
hasn't
be.
been any business.
Yeah, it may be, but staff can kind of only propose the
Right.
shift because of holidays.
Sure.
Right.
I'm personally good the way it's written. I have no issues with any of the dates.
Same here.
I could go either way, so.
If you'd like to propose another
Yeah.
date, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
Absolutely.
just skip July altogether and combine June, like just whatever it's supposed to come on July, just combine the packages on June or August, kind of like give a heads up. So if people are thinking about to send anything on July, they may reconsider, okay, let me try to get in June meeting or August. I think a heads up is good so they can better prepare if they are waiting for permit or something like that.
So you're proposing to not have a meeting in July, right? And that's up to the commission. And depending on the timing for the applications, we can let the applicants know, but
The charter requires a regular meeting every month. That's why we schedule it regularly.
Can we?
that's why, yeah, it's on, correct.
It should be scheduled.
So, Commissioner, would you feel comfortable if we just set the second,
Yes.
Thursday?
Yes,
Okay.
that
That's
would
what
be,
I'm saying.
that's a
instead
good.
of doing that first Thursday,
The second
just set it as the second Thursday?
So July 9th is what you're proposing?
That's awesome.
Rather than
That's good, yeah.
second?
I already know I will be out of town that one. So,
What about just going to the not like a week later, but maybe
Yeah, that'll be even more in the middle of July, so it's really up to the commission.
Is everyone comfortable with the 16th?
Yeah, no, that's good.
no, I'm gone the weekend after the 4th.
We were trying to keep the month.
Yeah, no, I think the 16th is fine.
yes, I misunderstood. 16th sounds great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds
16th
great,
is
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
All right, okay, so
Would you like to make the
Changing,
motion? Is
Yeah,
do they need a motion? Yeah.
So I would like to make a motion for the Planning Commission 2026 meeting schedule to be add one more date on the July 16th?
July 16th. You'd like to adjust the July 2nd
Yeah.
date to July 16th?
Replace the July 2nd to the July 16th.
I'll second that.
So it's the motion to adopt the entire schedule then with that one change.
Yep,
yeah, so July 16 will be a regular meeting,
yep,
right? That's a substitute, okay.
yep.
Can I get confirmation on the second, please?
That's been taken off the board.
No, she meant who seconded the motion.
Oh, sorry.
A motion and a second.
Do you want a roll call?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Roll call vote. Commissioner Benson?
Yes.
Commissioner Ellie?
Yes.
Commissioner Kushner?
Yes.
Commissioner Leongard?
Yes.
Commissioner Valdez?
Yes.
Vice Chair Donhauer?
Yes.
And Chair Bondell?
Yes, and just for clarification, again, we are accepting the schedule as proposed with the amendment of the July 2nd date be removed and July 16th be substituted.
Yeah.
as the regular meeting.
As a regular meeting. Perfect.
And can you email that?
Yes, staff will, yeah, correct, after we change it.
Awesome, great, thanks, Sharon. 8.1, Planning Division Staff Approvals. Commissioners, any questions on the staff approvals? Seems like it was just one. I see there are none. I'm going to move on to 8.1, Planning Division, oh, I'm sorry. Moving on to 9, Planning Division Report.
You might have seen this through the city's email express already, but the boards and commission, their recruitments are underway. So if you know anyone that's interested in applying, please encourage them to apply. The deadline for the application is Monday, November 24th. So make a note of that. And I printed some copies of the flyer if you haven't seen it yet. There's a QR code also that will take you to the links to the application.
It's out front in the lobby, too. That's where I picked up mine.
Okay, yeah, I brought some here too. If you,
Sharon, do we have any commissioners coming off from this current?
we have two commissioners, Commissioner Kushner and Leongard, whose terms will be coming up at the end of the year. And then another reminder is the appreciation dinner, November 20th at 6 p.m. the Senior Center, to enjoy a catered meal. So look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.
Director Goey, for the applications, when would the interviews be? I didn't look at this form yet. Do we know?
I don't know that we totally know yet, but
Okay.
I think the target will be probably December.
Okay.
It could be January.
Great, thank you.
All right, moving on to 10, City Attorney Report. Andy.
Okay, well, the Assistant City Attorney sends her best wishes and wishes everybody a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
And then the City Attorney says the same thing.
All right, well, thank you, commissioners and staff. I'm going to go ahead and adjourn this meeting to the next one of December 4th, 2025 at 6 p.m. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.